Okay, so boom, that time I was a little work boyfriend. So I had just got out of a 2-year relationship. Moved back home to my hometown, Springfield. If you've been down through there or you done lived in Springfield before, one thing for sure, two things for certain. You know Springfield got plenty of factories to work at. Now, if you done worked at a factory before, then you know working at a factory is like being in the club. And listen to me, a lot of things go on up in these factories. And I already knew that because I worked at a factory before I went to the penitentiary for like 2 weeks. Went in there and got me a little yeah, and she had a boyfriend, and you know, and we were doing it. Yeah, I was dropping pig all in the middle of a bag. And for some reason, I was more excited about doing it, knowing that she had I don't know what was wrong with me. But in this situation, you know what I'm saying? So I go to the little tip service, and if you done been to a tip service before, you know them tip service, they ain't gonna pay you a lot, but they gonna get you in there real quick. 90 days, you roll over, you know what I'm saying? You become full time or whatever the case may be. So I go to tip service, fill out the thing, boom, boom, boom. Of course, they want me to go take a little drug test. I had never did drugs before, so I ain't never worried about going to take no drug test. So I go to take the drug test, right? As soon as I walked in the door, bing! I walk in, I look at the woman who's sitting at the table. She looking at me, we looking at each other. She was like, what's your name? Boom, I tell her my name. She hand me the thing. I hate filling out all this information. But as I go sit down and fill out all the information in the little lobby area with everybody else who probably wait to take a drug test or for other reasons they coming to see the doctor or whatever, right? This woman, doctor, comes out of the door, comes out the back. Hernandez. And I looked up, I said, she came out there, you know what I'm saying? She had I said, ooh, she dang. I said, my Lord. I hurry up and filled out my, that's who need to call me back there. So I go up there and put the little, pah. She was like, all right, thank you. Boom, I sit down for about 5-10 minutes. I'm going through my phone or whatever, right? The woman come out, Baker. What's up? She said, step on back here to the back. She was like, you'll stand on this real quick. I'll just get your weight while we right here. So I stand right there, you know what I'm saying? Get my weight or whatever. She was like, all right. She was like, how tall? I'm 6 even. She was like, you pretty much where you need to be for your weight and all this or whatever. So we go in the back room. She handed me the little thing, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you just put it in the bag and set it up there. So boom, I said boom, boom, boom. I pee real quick. I come out, and this one of the assistants or whatever she is, she walking by, you know what I'm saying? She laughing. I done got in my head. I said, she done heard that urine hitting the toilet, you know what I'm saying? And she trying to compare the size of the middle of my body by the loudness of the urine, how it hit the water. Now, commercial break me, please. It's a lot of people on here who probably don't realize that women actually do that. They measure the size of the middle of your body by how that urine is hitting that water. You know what I'm saying? If it sound like they gonna say if it, I'm just being honest with you. So when she comes, that's what I'm thinking. So I step back in the little boom. I have to do the little test, the little eye thing, boom, boom. I still got 20/20 at 36 years old. I wasn't 36 then, I'm just saying. I still got 20/20. So I go through the whole little process, and then the lady started asking me where I was from. So she was like, I'm from Springfield. She was like, oh, I know some people from Springfield. And she started naming their name. And I was like, oh, and then she was like, oh, so you got a little girlfriend down there? Now, when women ask stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I can get ready to shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I ain't got no girl. I was like, I ain't even trying to do all that. She was like, yeah, I feel, because it's hard. I was like, what's your name? So she said my name or whatever. I was like, so, you know, what you be into? Like, nothing. I work, go home. You know, I haven't been out in a while. I said, look at her. I said, well, let me get you out sometime. She was like, I don't know, you know. I don't know about that. You just come in here. I said, well, you got social media? She was like, yeah. I'll be on Facebook sometime, but, you know, not all the time. I have to deactivate it. So it kills me when women, you know, I deactivate it for 2 or 3 weeks, and then, you know, I get back on there, and then it's just still so messy, so I don't even, you know, I get on there every now and then and try to keep up with my family and their kids, and I was like, well, what's your Facebook then, man? So she give me her Facebook or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Boom, I walk on that, you know what I'm saying? I end up getting a job, you know what I'm saying? Me and her chit-chat a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? We went to eat, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, get in the middle of her back, because I am a gentleman at time. And at that time, I just knew I didn't want nothing serious. So I was like, if I end up doing that, you know what I'm saying, she might lose her mind. So I ain't even gonna do that. So I spurred her. I spurred that junk, you know what I'm saying? I spurred that junk. So now back to the work boyfriend situation. Everybody know you got to go through orientation. And in orientation, Going in a factory, it's just like if you ever been to a prison. But if you haven't, listen, I advise you to never go to prison. When them folks come in for orientation and walk around in prison, and them inmates is in there thirsty, it's the same way when you walk into a factory. So when we go in orientation, it's always 10 or 12 of us in there. We're going to watch these videos and read and do all this old stuff. So as we reading, it's like they teaching us certain things, but it come with us reading like paragraphs, and they almost in characterized form. Meaning they got them mapped out like Andrew, who want to read Andrew, who want to be Sarah, who want to, you know what I'm saying? For I guess for employee interaction or whatever is making it social, is making it fun. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't like to, everybody like to learn, you know what I'm saying, if you can make it fun. So I end up picking up, you know what I'm saying, the Andrew line. And then when I read Andrew, you know what I'm saying, I'm stand up, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I like, and so I'm telling, I'm being funny, right? And I'm being funny, but it was a girl that walked in with her homegirl. I'm talking about, listen, little light skin, you know what I'm saying? Look like she would pop about 5'3", little fun side, you know what I'm saying? A little, you could most definitely African squat, you know what I'm saying? Melvin baby boy around the crib, you know what I'm saying? She most definitely was giving that, she was a little petite, had the little, you know what I'm saying? The little teardrop just sitting just enough to cuff right there, you know what I'm saying? If she do this right here, you know, you see, you know what I'm saying? Big pretty just right there. She was nice, I ain't gonna lie. And then she came in with the athletic wear. You know, orientation, they gonna come in comfortable. A lot of times on the job, they gonna come in comfortable. But when we come in, it was her and another girl, you know what I'm saying? But I got my eye on her, and I'm being funny telling the story, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make her laugh. But I done seen her, you know what I'm saying, cut her eye a couple times. She be looking at the paper, she'll look up, I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? But I'm acting like I ain't paying her no attention. But when we came in to sit down for all that, a dude come in. It's her dude. He had the orientation too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing, you know what I'm saying, she's still cutting her eye. But anyway, after we finish it, we finna walk in. They finna show us the building. You know what I'm saying? They driving cherry pickers and forklifts and all this old stuff, and we gotta walk in a certain lane. So as we walking in the lane, you know what I'm saying, she in front of me. And listen to me, she killing it. She and dude, he already giving me dope boy. You know what I'm saying? You always know your dope boys when you walk in the factory. And the dope boys is always off the top. They looking for somebody that do drugs. They going there with a motive. Them folks got an agenda. They want to know who doing what in here because they thinking this is a way to get off the product. And if you've been in the street before, then you know what I'm talking about. You going in there to get that extra money, but you most definitely going in there running into somebody and be like, oh, yeah, y'all, you smoke? Oh, you know, who else be, you know what I'm saying, for real? Man, just try this out real quick. You just getting it away. Next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of clientele at the workplace. You on lunch break. They, hey, holler at me when you come outside. Come on. You know I got you, sister. Come on. Hurry up. What Lil John at? Man, tell Lil John I said, come on too, man. I ain't got all day. That's where you getting, you know what I'm saying? That's where you get out there. So as we walking around, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women in there. And the woman, and it was a woman who was a supervisor. But I'm noticing as we walking around, all the men who driving the forklifts or the cherry pickers, they pulling up. Skirt. They looking at, you know what I'm saying? They looking at the gas, you know what I'm saying? I already know what's going on. Y'all folks is over here trying to see the new thing so y'all can, you know what I'm saying? They jump off the cherry picker and, you know what I'm saying? They walk into the bathroom and doing, you know what I'm saying? Got the bow leg from a 7 to a 10. They doing all the extra stuff. I already got my eye on the one I want. Even though she up here with a dude, he ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't even worried about it. So the next day, we come in working, you know what I'm saying? They done showed us how to drive. You know what I'm saying? I get on the little cherry picker. I'm driving the junk, and we come down the lane, swing that thing, boom, turn in. She coming in on the opposite side. Boom. So when she turned in, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, yeah, I'm finna say something too. So when we get close enough, I was like, man, what's up? I was like, I'm gonna bag out, but I'm speaking to him. And then dude come in at the opposite end too. You already see I'm coming in from the right. She came in from the left. There's 2 cherry pickers in here. You know good well you can't even get in here. But that's him trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, don't nobody talk to his guest. Listen, that's the word. If you in a decent relationship, don't go get the same job. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be a dude in there looking at your gal, and there's gonna be a gal in there looking at your dude. Listen to me. Don't get no job together. Don't do that. Go to separate places, especially if you're insecure. Especially if you're insecure. Because I promise you, regardless if you there or not, somebody gonna shoot they shot. I don't care where you at or what y'all got going on. Married or not. Listen, them folks is gonna try your gal. Listen, point blank period. And don't get in my comment section, try to go back and forth with me. If your girl working in a factory right now, she got a work boyfriend. And vice versa. And vice versa. Yeah. I ain't even gonna do that with you. So look. So a couple of days, dude don't even last a week. He ended up quitting his job. They always was into it. He was trying to get her to quit too. But guess what? I done already got a little cool with her. So she done started, we up on the cherry picker. We up high one day, right? And she telling me, he want me to quit my job. He talking about he finna leave. I ain't trying to quit this job. They paying good money. They started us off like $20, $21 an hour. I'm not finna quit this job. And I've been telling him, because he already in the streets and he got boom, 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 boom. So I'm telling him, man, do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Look, work boyfriend is in effect. Work boyfriend is now active. You got to do what's best for you. I don't even know why he would want you to quit your job. Like, you trying to contribute too. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Like, I'm trying to lighten the load for him. Like, dang, why you, if I was, But he ended up walking out the job and quitting, and she stayed. And she stayed. And listen to me. Let me tell you something that makes whether man or woman attractive. When they see that the opposite sex, when they see that other women are attracted to you. Listen to me, it's lunch break. Listen to me, I got this Savage on. And when I go to work, I got the grays on. And when I come in there, the bow leg is on a 7 to a 10. And listen to me, yeah, tight fit. I'm looking cut up in everything. So we go on the break, right? We all walk in the break together, you know what I'm saying? We talking and chit-chatting and all this. We walk in the break room, the supervisor in there. The supervisor is the head lady in charge. So what's more attractive than the head lady in charge to be attracted to somebody? So as we sitting over there talking, you know what I'm saying? She walk over and she was like, Baker, she was like, you caught on fast out of everybody at the table. She talking to me. I said, man, why you call my last name like that? She was like, I don't know what you want me to. I said, man, call him Joe T. She was like, yeah. She was like, ain't your mama Tanya? My mom got to do this. And then another girl at the table, I didn't know your mama was tiny. Your mama was so funny. I see where you get it from now. Oh, you think I'm funny? So the supervisor, I'm drinking the drink I had. She comes over and leans over the top of me, and she was like, what is that drink right there you drinking? It's a knee-high peach. You know what it is. But when she leaned over on me, she put the breast on my shoulder. She put the left breast on my shoulder and rubbed all up again. What is that you drinking right there? She was like, she was like, you smell good too. She was like, what is that? I said, that's Savage right there. What's up with you? What you got going on? She was like, oh, nothing. I was like, man, what you hold up, man? When I braid my arm up like this right here, listen, it's certain things as women attracted to. I don't know. See, women, when they look at men, they know men like certain parts. You know what I'm saying? You got the gluteus maximus guy. You got the breast guy, you got the lip guy, you got the eye guy, you got the teeth guy. You know what I'm saying? You got the walk. I'm a walk guy and a hair guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into, you know what I'm saying? I ain't into you having to be thick and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a walk guy. I'm a walk and a hair guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but some women like broad shoulders. Some women like a big, you know what I'm saying? A big back. You know what I'm saying? Some women like that chest. You know what I'm saying? Some women like a bow-legged walk. You know what I'm saying? Some women like a good forearm. You know what I'm saying? A good structure. You know what I'm saying? Some women like a jaw structure. Some women like, you know what I'm saying? Dimples. Some women like teeth. You know what I'm saying? It really all depends on what's what. You know what I'm saying? But when I raised it on, she was like, "Hey, you be working out?" She was like, I need to get in the gym. And she rub on the kid like this here. But see, in my mind at this point, what I'm doing is I'm realizing the moment. The moment right now is every woman at the table see another woman that is attracted to me. And the other men ain't got that kind of attention yet. And that's, listen to me, that's the best thing in the world that can happen. Because for some reason, in some women mind, I ain't gonna say all of them, it becomes competitive at that point. It's, if she thinks she, yeah. And the girl, the little petite, was at the table. So when we get through a lunch break, you know what I'm saying, we walk off, you know what I'm saying, I got the swag is different. It's just like leaving the barbershop and you just got a fresh taper, you know what I'm saying, with that fresh line. After you don't realize you done got hit on, they done made a couple of jokes, said you were funny, said you were handsome, you know what I'm saying, looked like you been working out. I done got a little food on my stomach, you know what I'm saying. So as I'm walking, the girl, she was all up on you too, all in your personal space. I was like, you saying that? She was like, I think she wants you. I said, why you say that? She was like, because I know women. I said, listen, pay attention, commercial break me, please. Pay attention when a woman say, I know women. Because when they say that, they would make them same kind of moves when they interested. So now when you saying you know women, I got to pay attention to the moves that you make because that's screaming something. Because most women, men are hunters. Meaning we'll just come on out, boom, 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 boom. We should anyway. We should be comfortable with just coming out, you know what I'm saying what it is or what we want, you know what I'm saying, and what we're. Women, they play a more subtle, laid back, you know what I'm saying, misleading, but I like you type of, you know what I'm saying, type of flirtatious game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Let's see if she'll play them types of game. So we go back, you know what I'm saying, we finna get on our machines and they all parked in they got their own little parking spots, right? So when she walked over to her machine, somebody done went over there and I took there's some little papers, you know what I'm saying, we supposed to write on or whatever. Somebody done took her paper. So she done got to complaining and I'm finna walk. So I was like, what's up? I was like, dang, you straight? She was like, somebody done came over here and took my paper. But when she said, she coming to try to walk back out and it's a tight fit. So as she talking, she squeezed in between me and listen, rub that little tooth up against the middle of my body. She said, I don't know why these people, but what? And I was like, she could have easily been like, excuse me real quick, but she bust the move and rubbed up against me. So in my mind, I said, that right there means that she's interested. And listen, I wasn't wrong at the time. I wasn't wrong at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to a event, but at the same time, in my head, I'm like, did she just do my man like that? I said, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll just walk all the way over here and get me another one. They just gonna have to wait for me to get on my thing to ride around this and that. I said, that what's up? So I get on the chair picker, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. So I'm in a little lane, I'm up high. You know what I'm saying? I see chair picker come in down, and you know what I'm saying? I'm looking, it's her. She drive down, she get up on her, she jack the thing all the way up. So we both at the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to her, she talk back, we converse, we having a whole little conversation. And she was like, you good? I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, you better be careful though. She was like, what you mean be careful? I was like, look, I know you were frustrated earlier, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you got going on, but look, you listen, you can't be rubbing up on the kid like it. She was like, boy, whatever. I said, yeah, whatever. She said, look like, but it's heavy though. I said, wait a minute. I said, what? I said, do what? I said, like I said, be careful. Don't do that no more. She was like, and what you gonna do? I said, next time I'm gonna bump you back. She said, I heard you. Listen to me. Couple days go by. Wherever it's the same little situation. She rubbed, hey, don't be playing with me. It go from there, from us going to the lunchroom, she was like, you wanna come? She was like, I'm finna go, I gotta use the phone outside. You wanna come outside and, you know what I'm saying, sit in the car on lunch break? Yeah, of course I do. So we go from the lunchroom to now we isolating ourselves. We moving away from the people. And see, that's the beginning phase of really trying to, you warming up to the idea. You're getting a little sneaky. You're getting a little sneakier. You know what I'm saying? You making it look like, you know what I'm saying, we just cool and we just chilling. Maybe we don't like this, too loud and there's too much going on. But really, it's for a more personal conversation to start taking place. So we end up, we sitting in the car, and of course, the boyfriend is calling. The boyfriend calling, she talked to him, she hit me with this right here. This when you know you doing something you ain't got no business doing. We in the middle of a conversation, phone ring, hold on, that's him real quick, hold on. And I got to be quiet. If you can't tell your person that whoever's in the car with you is in the car with you, you already sneaking. And if you already sneaking, in my language, that's saying that you're interested. You just if you hiding it, to me, you interested. Because why you even putting yourself in that situation? That's how I'm reading the situation. Anyway, so we sit there, she get on the phone and get what she hollering. he get on my nerves. I'm like, what you? I was like, dang. I was like, why you say that? Cause like he should have just stayed up here at this job. He know we gotta take care of them kids. And then he this and they always in the street. Then he know he always doing something he ain't got no business doing. That's why he calling me. She ain't slow. She ain't slow. I love it when a woman ain't slow. I ain't even got to throw no, I ain't even got, and I'ma start hating only if you make me. I ain't even got to do that because she already know. I ain't got to do nothing but just listen to a vent. And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes not saying nothing at all is being in agreement. You're in agreement with what that person is saying. I just ain't got to override the situation and be like, oh yeah, he doing something. Because if you wanted to defend the man, you would be like, no, that ain't really what that means. You know what I'm saying? You might just be misreading it. No, I ain't saying nothing at all, which means that she need to compute that in her mind that he's doing it. Because another man didn't defend and say that means something else. So that's I'm silently hating. There's such thing as a silent hater. And listen, that's the worst kind of hater can be. Because if they ain't speaking up for you, they hating on you. You heard that from me because I've done it before. I've experienced it before, and I guarantee you somebody done did it to me. So as we sitting there, I'm like, well, what's up? You want to go get something to eat? She was like, yeah, it's an Arby's right down the street. She was like, you like Arby's? I said, I'm cool, whatever, as long as we going together. You know what I'm saying? Start saying little stuff like that. Boy, whatever. She started the car. She driving all close because she little bitty petite junk. And hot. Look, she drive with one leg cocked up like this here. Just like when a woman sit in the passenger seat and they got the leg, she drive and she got one leg cocked up like this here. So if she got the leg cocked up like that, she got on the athletic wear, the pants is just, right there. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So this is the strategic move is to keep looking in the direction, not saying nothing, but not making it obvious and coming off creepy, and wait till she notice and say, what you looking at? And then do a little sneaky little snickle and let her know that's what I was looking at, but then don't. It's a flirtatious game. It's just fun. It's just fun. So we riding, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, what you keep looking over here for? I was like, man. She was like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I hit her with one of them right there, right? She was like, boy, and then she hit me with the, boy, you nasty. What? I said, nasty? She said, yeah. She said, why would you even, like, what's up with you? I was like, ain't nothing. Then she hit me with the, boy, you crazy. Woman, lady, ma'am, every time I done heard that in my life, that means she wanted some peace. That means she was toxic. Yeah, that means she was interested as well. You know what I'm saying? And I got the grades on. And the kid a little print watcher. You know what I'm saying? And so at that point, you know what I'm saying? The man, listen to me, long, wag, strong. We done pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Boom. We order the food, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. I tell her, pull up to the store real quick. I need to go get me some Reese's. So I get out of the store, go get the Reese's. When I come, I'm walking out of the store. She back on the phone, right? I come out of the door. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We looking at each other. She like this here. But listen, I got the bow leg on 10. And listen, when you put that bow leg on, you know, push the pig up. So I'm walking, and I'm looking at her eyes, and her eyes is in the middle of my body. I open up the door and sit down and then adjust my pants, right? Boom, boom, boom. And she like, she hit this right here. I don't even say nothing. I just give it a little look, right? I said, bitch. So she get out the phone. She was like, yeah, I'm finna get ready to go back in. I'll talk to you when I get out. Boom, she get out the phone. She was like, you don't need to wear them no more. I said, where what? She said, them pants. I said, why come I don't? You know why you know. You know what you doing. And I said, you know what you doing. And when I do that, she got them grippers on. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something sexy. It ain't nothing more when they reach down there and pat it with them grippers. She reached down there and pop, do that right there. And when I said, all right, be careful. She said, I ain't got to be careful. She get up on the wheel, back up, reach in the bag, eat the curly fries, right? Boom. She pull out, skirt. We go back in, you know what I'm saying? And that repeat 2-3 times, we going to get food, we flirting, we playing around, doing all that there. And then they go from the talking to the touching, and the boy, you crazy, the leaning, you fun, the boom, 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 the rub, all that, you know what I'm saying? Everything is a build-up. Everything is a build-up for what's to come. Yes, for what's to come. So one day we drive, it's another factory that's across the street. We on the 30-minute break. So within the 30-minute break over time, I'm pretty sure she did too. We calculating how long it take if we get in the car, leave, go to Arby's, get something to eat, and come back. Or if we go to the gas station, grab some pizza real quick, come back, how much time we got, you know what I'm saying, if dude ain't trying to blow up the line. I got 10, 11 minutes. Yeah. I got 10, 11 minutes with the work girlfriend. We 4, 5 weeks in. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to move. So we driving back one day, and the work parking lot across the street, it was kind of empty. I was like, let's pull over here real quick. And she was like, pull over here for what? But while she said that, she keep on driving past the entry to take us into the factory where we work at. She was like, what you want to drive over here for? I was like, just drive over real quick. She pulled on in there. She pulled, I sit back here right here. She parked, pop, pop. She was like, what you want to run? I was like, man, what's up? She was like, what? I said, man, quit playing with me. She was like, playing with you how? Like, what I'm doing? I get straight to it. Ain't nothing, listen to me. When the attraction there, sometimes you just gotta try to read it and you gotta know when to be direct, but you know what I'm saying, not come off over aggressive, you know what I'm saying, gentle aggression, you know what I'm saying, cause a woman like when a man take control. You just gotta know when to take the control and not seem like you're controlling. So at that point, I go straight into, you know what I'm saying, what the middle of your body tastes like. She said, do what? I said, let me see what you. She was like, boy, quit playing with me. I'm like, I ain't playing at that point. I reach over, you know what I'm saying? When I reach over, boom. She don't move the hand. She don't move the hand. And get what she do? Match the nasty. Oh, she's reciprocating the energy. She reach over, child. You know what I'm saying? The middle of her body done got a little, and the middle of my body done did this here. I said, oh, she playing. She was like, boy, it might be some cameras out here. Looking around, I said, listen, I was a robber all my life. I've been on several high-speed chases, broke out of jail, you name it, I done it. I said, and one thing for sure, two things for certain. Soon we pulled into the driveway. I promise you, I looked on every corner, and there is no cameras over here. She said, what? I said, yeah. I said, when we got the job, or I could tell you where every camera is at and every blind spot in the factory. We only been here a month and a half. She was like, do what? I said, I do it everywhere I go. I just don't know what it is. I walk in the gas station. The first thing I realize is where every exit is and where every camera is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a habit. It's just an over time that I just probably gonna have for the rest of my life. But it's just what it is. But she was like, boy, I like jump in the back seat. I'm still in control. She was like, for real? She was like, what time is it? I already know. We got 7.5 minutes left. 7.5 minutes. I said, yeah, that's just enough for me. I said, I'm gonna please her. She said, what? I said, yeah. She said, so you don't? I said, nah, I just want to quit playing. I said, jump back there and see. Oh, she hit me up. Boom, boom. Listen to me. The work boyfriend listen to me, is in effect. I'm talking about, look, cut up on her, and I'm counting the minutes at the same time. I said it's gonna take us a minute and a half to get situated and drive back over and park and walk back in and make sure we on time. So I go for about 4 minutes in a couple of seconds, you know what I'm saying? Enough to boom, 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 boom. We drive, boom, 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 walk in, you know what I'm saying? And when we walking in, I'm walking behind her. And when I'm walking behind, I'm knowing she a little embarrassed, but it's a cute embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Because she in her head at the same time, because I'm knowing I ain't disappointed. I already know what time it was. It was just enough to, you know what I'm saying, to where, yeah, planted that seed. So she looked back at me and she was like, you better not say nothing. What I'm going to say something, bro? What I'm gonna say, this is the beginning of a perfect, just a work boyfriend, work girlfriend situation. I don't care what you go home and do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Got nothing to do with me. When we punch this clock, it's you and I. It's you and I. Listen, a couple of days go by. She pulled the same move on me. She pulled in, skirt. She pulled in the jump. When she pulled in the jump, she back up. Skirt. She back up. Get what she say? Jump in the back. I said, now she in control. I like it a lot. I jump in the back seat. And listen, the gas up. I said, whoa, hold on, whoa. She was like, what? I said, wait a minute. The whole time just gassing up so she could go in some more. She was like, don't run. I said, okay. Cut up in the blizzard. That's why I know. If you at a factory, she at a factory, boyfriend or not, it's some form of cheating going on. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. It might not cross them kind of line, but the flirting can go too far. Because I'm going to tell you something. This is how you know it's some BS. If you can't, go home and tell your person, it's his dude, baby. And every time, you know what I'm saying, he be hugging me from the back, and I be, get what he gonna say? You got to quit that job. You got to quit that job. Go in and tell your girlfriend, it's that cologne you got me, baby. Man, this girl be walking up on me talking about, she be all up on my neck talking about, dang, you smell good. What is that right there? Get what she gonna say? You ain't wearing that no more, and you need to stay away from her. The work boyfriend is a real situation. And if you at a factory, your relationship is in danger.